Hello, welcome. I've pulled out some Oracle cards already. We got a few different decks going here. We have the Gentle Creatures, the Oracle of Unicorns, and the Oracle of Pluto. So, a very interesting thing happened. I got action from the Unicorn deck, but I also got a Unicorn from the Oracle of Pluto deck. So, we have some reflection already, and there's green roses, which is an interesting rose color. I don't think that happens naturally in nature. And the action says, now is the perfect time to act. Take inspired action towards your dreams. Move forward with confidence. And in the Gentle Creatures, oh, there's two cards there. I didn't realize they'd stuck together. So I had Nurture and Curiosity. And then the one that was hiding until I just picked it up is Offer. And that makes me think of the Four of Cups, where there's a cup coming out of the cloud hand and the person isn't looking. And it's like if you nurture the things that you're curious about, which is the best way to figure out what you should be doing. Because if you want to be doing it and you feel a pull towards it, then that's generally a sign that that's something that you should be either looking into or researching or spending time with. And in the Nurture card, he's got this little ball of hair. Dan May illustrated these, and he does a lot of work with big furry creatures and in hair. I follow him on socials. And I see it's kind of like the world is made out of hair. And in this one, the Offer, that also might be hair. It looked kind of like roots at first, but I think it's more of the same. It kind of says you're looking for something, like the unicorn. But you haven't found it exactly yet. You've kind of been circling around it. And there are a lot of interests that you have, but you don't think that those are going to get you exactly where you want to be or exactly the thing that you're looking for. And so far on the board, I see that that's not the case, that sometimes once you start walking the path will appear before you. And if you nurture the things that you care about and just your hobbies in general that you do for your own pleasure and rest and sense of accomplishment and joy, that something will come out of that once you start putting in the effort. All right, I'm gonna draw from the Frog Tarot to nail down what exactly it is that you're being asked to look into or move towards, or if there's some deeper advice. The Ten of Pentacles. This could be something that you do for money or that will end up giving you money, or it could be something in the family. I almost see like an inheritance. If you get an inheritance, it could mean that you should put that into hobbies. Oh, it was gonna flip and then it didn't. This Ten of Pentacles frog kind of looks like a shaman. He's got this stick with the dragonfly wings, and he's got his pot of gold in the swamp with the lily pads. I always associated lily pads with luck and abundance. I think Lakshmi sits on a lily pad, and she's the goddess of abundance. Okay, what do we have? These are great cards. I got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the little froggy coin, And the thing about the frog coin is we put humans on our coinage, but this is the frog deck, so they put frogs on the coin. And it's different from how people may see it. So this is kind of saying what you're doing isn't going to look like what other people expect it to look like, and that's going to feel weird, and you might get a lot of criticism from people saying that's not how that works. But that's because this is for you. This is your thing, so it's going to look like your abundance. It's going to look like the way you make money, and it's going to be different. Right? 20, 30 years ago, people weren't making money online posting content, and now they do, and that's a new thing that looks different but has become normalized, and it's similar to that. Then I also got the Hermit. He's got a little eye on his staff there, disembodied eyeball, and it's above him so it can see higher than he can, which makes me think of the higher mind, your higher subconscious, that has a better vantage than you do where you are right now, where it's going to be darker. So he needs that lantern down at this level, but higher up it might be lighter. Higher up the subconscious can see where you're going, and that's where these little niggles of curiosity come from. That's where the feeling of interest is guiding you, like, oh, that way, because your subconscious knows what's over there. It knows how it's going to help you. It knows what's in that direction and where you're going to end up. And then the last card was the Ten of Pentacles, with the two little strawberries dangling, and then the two again in the basket next to her. And it takes a while to get to the Ten of Cups. It's cute. They're just hanging out there watching the water, having a little picnic. And they have their strawberries with them. So whatever you're thinking of doing, whatever you need to nurture, this unicorn thing of yours that you want to take action towards, that probably doesn't look like what other people think you should be doing with your time, or doesn't look right now like it might get you anywhere or make you money or whatever it is that you would like the outcome to be. Once you start taking that seriously, and once you start moving towards this hobby of yours, or this thing that you love, or even just something in your work that you want to integrate, then the offer will come, and it will be in your way, not in the way that it looks like to others, or not in the way that people expect it to be, but it will get you to that abundance. So trust the niggles, move towards things that you enjoy, and follow your curiosity always. Nothing bad can come of finding enjoyment in new things, of research, of having hobbies. The enjoyment itself can be the reward. But they're saying take action, because there is something that you have in mind, and you should move towards it now, because it will get you that thing that you're hoping it will. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.